Welcome to the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show, and I am your host today, Stoney Love. And get up this morning so you can grind and shine. Thank you so much for joining me. It is my pleasure to be your host today, and we are on location right here at the Michael Law Firm at 236 Forsyth Street, Suite 203, Suite B, Atlanta, Georgia 30303. Today I have a great show lined up for you. We have Calvin K. Harris. He is the founder of the Actors Award. Also from the group Cut Close, we have singer Tabitha Duncan, and we have celebrity booking agent Morris Roberts. And he will share with us the ins and outs of being a celebrity booking agent. And as we get the show moving,
I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it. My support team never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew who I could become as a person. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I am here interviewing the Michael Law Firm, and here to my left, I have Attorney Michaels.
Yes.
And Brianka, Yvonne, Keisha F., and Keisha H. And this is the staff of the Michael Law Firm. And my question to you is today, how long has this firm been in business?
Well, Michael Law Firm has been in business since January of 2003. I've been practicing law since June of 1996. So I've been around in some form or fashion for many years.
Awesome. And do you have any estimation of dollars in settlement for client as of to date?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've recovered really millions over the years, but just last year alone, we've recovered $8 million in client settlements.
Now that's very impressive.
Yeah.
What does the Michael Law Firm specialize in?
Primarily civil litigation with an emphasis on personal injury, but we also handle other tort matters and contract litigation. And to a lesser extent, we have some transactional business that we deal with also.
Okay. And what makes the Michael Law Firm unique?
We're a small firm, but we're a machine. Our small firm works because we're able to personalize the client's representation. Clients aren't a file number like you get with most of the large law firms. Our clients are people, and they've suffered injuries, and they deserve competent representation, so we give the client that.
Well, there you have it, folks. The staff of the Michael Law Firm, located at 236 Forsyth Street, Suite 203B, Atlanta, Georgia 30303.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Wow.
They are 7 and 10, and their names are Callie and Zoe.
Beautiful names.
Very simple names, names that's not going to be stereotyped in any way whatsoever. And they have very good meanings behind them, so that's why I chose them, because it is very important,
Wow. Yeah, as I said earlier in the show, names are given to us by our parents, and the personality is usually dictated by the parent. So, because you named the child Zoe, that means you seem like you're very calm, relaxed.
Well, actually, Zoe means life.
Yeah.
So imagine life in every way possible.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, it is, and she is a big burst of energy. So
wow.
I think that was a very fitting name for her.
Yes, I love that.
It's an extension of me. I like to say that.
And usually, that is what happens when we name our children.
That is true.
But those names are very solid and very beautiful names. So good choices. Do you plan on having any more children?
No, girl. I got on edges on walkers when I had them, so you know them jokers is resting now. They were like, okay, we've been waiting for a long time, and it's almost like, you know, those when you on Facebook and they be like, are you still waiting? And you see a skeleton.
Yes.
That's what they look like now, I'm sure.
Now tell me, when you started singing with the group Cut Close, did you, how was it coming together with the young ladies?
Well, let's just say this, you know, I thought about when I moved to Atlanta, which was in 91 after I graduated high school, I needed to figure out what my life was going to be.
That was almost 29 years ago.
I know, girl. I am.
And you look great.
Girl, you know I'm sorry.
You look fabulous.
It was a vision of mine. It was a dream of mine that I've always wanted. And so when I moved from home with no family, because I have 14 brothers and sisters, so I'm very, very used to people being around me. So when I moved to Atlanta with a boyfriend who shall not be named, like Baltimore. No, I'm just kidding. But I moved here and was really, really missing familyship, kinship, girlfriends, and so I wanted to create my own friends.
Wow.
And I always could sing, and I always knew that I wanted to do something when it came down to singing. You know, I was always in the choir at church or trying to do something in school. I thought that it would be a wonderful idea to create a girl group because TLC was on. And so they were my inspiration, TLC.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. You know, at that time, in that era, TLC, SWB was doing their thing. Jade.
I wrote a song on Jade's album.
Really?
I did.
Oh, I'm such a fan of them.
Yeah, I really would like to see the old school girl groups get out and actually have a tour if we could do that. That would be wonderful. Not to say that we're excluding the guys or anything, but they got theirs and we got ours. So it's just different strokes for different folks and different ways that we do it. So it'll be our time for that moment if we ever were given that chance. I think that it would be a good idea to do it.
I hope that you guys would, because Stoney Love would be like the first person down there.
I'm going to make it happen.
Please do.
Watch.
Yes.
Cut Close happened, and that came from here. So just watch.
So who came up with the name?
I did. I came up with the name.
Oh my God. I love the name.
I chose to name it with K's instead of C's because of Keith, you know.
Yes.
I wanted to keep the K's. And so, you know, the reason why I chose Cut Close is because everybody is stair-step with height. Our names in the alphabet is B, C, D. And we look pretty familiar and, you know, like a lot of each other. Like we were family, but we were not. And our ages is very close. It was very, like, 2 to 3 years apart between us. And I thought that it would be fitting.
Well, what was it like working with Keith Sweat back then?
Keith he's a perfectionist. So since we were very, very green and new to the business, we didn't know what to expect. So working with him was like, oh my God, we was in the booth for like 20 hours doing one line, yo. So when you think about it in that way, you know he's a perfectionist.
Yes.
So he worked us out hard. But it was for good reason because a good, nice product came out of it. So
yes, it did. One of my favorite songs is If You Really Want It.
Get Up On It, girl.
Is that the name of it?
Get Up On It. That's just what we sing.
Oh, that's the lyrics to the song.
It's all good.
I love that song. And when I found out that you were coming to the show today, I started singing that song on the phone to my booking agent. And he was like, yup, that's
it. Lord. Just hope you ain't get in trouble from those songs, girl. You wasn't bad, were you?
No, I was a good girl.
And anybody that say that, you need to go on and think twice. When somebody says, I was a good girl.
They used to call me Sugar when I was little.
You know what happens to sugar, right? When you put sugar on the ground in the summertime, see what happens when it comes back. When you put sugar on the ground with anybody, a kid be like, oh, that's a piece of candy.
It melts, yeah.
Now, you know good and well what happens to sugar.
Yeah, I guess I was in trouble sometimes with my mom.
I'm sure you were.
Yes. Now, tell me, cut close. How was life after cut close? Well, in between, because it seems like you guys are
There's never no after. Once it became a part of my makeup, you can't get rid of it. It's just like saying, you know, once you're named Tabitha or have the last name, you can't just get rid of it because it's a part of who I am. So after the album, you know, I became a mom. You know, I tried to go to college and figure out something else that I thought that I wanted to do besides music, and found out that no sir, there's nothing that I would rather do other than music. I feel like this is what my calling was. And so life after cut close has been a very welcoming experience when it comes down to learning. But you know, I don't regret anything.
Now I do see that you guys are on tour with Case, and
yeah, we have a show coming up. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so awesome, and I really want it to be a tour that's going to last for a while. Let's see what happens. So it's with us. Next is going to be on it.
Yeah.
John B is on it.
Oh,
Case
John
is
B.
on it.
Yes.
Montel Jordan is on it. 702, Cut Close, Changing Faces.
Yeah, I remember Changing Faces.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Wow.
I'm excited.
That is awesome. So are you having that maybe stage fright all over again?
Nah.
Because your fans, I know they still love you, because I still love you guys. Yes.
Thank you.
So it's like,
I mean, you get nervous because you want people to like you.
Right.
And if you haven't been in the light, you know, and you just dropped out and you coming back in, it's kind of hard to kind of like be like, okay, we're coming back in there and we ain't got to do no practicing. So yeah, in that way, in that aspect, yes, it's a little like, girls, we cannot jack it up, because if we do, we will never live it down.
Right.
You know? So in that way, yeah, I guess so. You know, a little fretful.
So are you guys going to sing your songs live, or some of them, or?
Yeah, we sing everything live, girl.
Everything.
Yeah, ain't no lip syncing going on.
No Milli Vanilli?
No Milli Vanilli. Ain't none of that.
Oh my God, you're funny.
No, I'm good. Come on, I don't need nobody saying you can't really sing. You gonna hear everything.
Yeah,
Just like when you wake up in the morning, you see yourself with no makeup and nothing on, and then you the only one to see the truth.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the truth like that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Now, besides singing, what is your most passionate thing your secondary passionate thing to do when you're not singing, when you're not with the kids? Oh, really?
I like working out.
But you look really good to be.
I just started working out like 2 years ago.
Oh.
And, you know, I ran track in high school, so I was always pretty athletic. I have 9 brothers, so running through the woods and stuff, you know, my family had 7 acres of oak trees, so we was in the woods a lot. I have gotten to a point where I really like exercising. And
so that's a reliever for you.
Yes, it is. It's a new thing for me that will, you know, at least, you know, have something else to give some, because I'm a nurturer. So if I'm not giving someone something in music, then I want to be able to give someone something in something else. And so that something else for me is working out and keeping your body healthy and trying to reach some kind of physical condition of just being okay with yourself and not having to give up and use some crutches or a walker or any of that.
And you know, I agree with you, because I just joined Planet Fitness. Yes, and the other day I went and my knee started hurting, girl, because I tried to get on that treadmill for 35 minutes and was walking really, really, really fast.
Girl, you know, sometimes you have to get with the and I know Planet Fitness has a really great plan, but sometimes you have to get with these gyms who have other things available, because at Planet Fitness, they don't have no exercise classes, they don't have things
LA
that people
Fitness,
can...
I used to go there, okay, and I love them. However, they do not have the hours that I like. Now with Planet Fitness,
24 hours?
Yes, I can go in before I come to the studio, before I do this, so that works better for me.
But really, do you think that you would go to the gym after 9 or 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, because I'm up early writing. I have to write my own show.
I'm not going to the gym at 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
No, I get up in the morning because LA Fitness was up at 5.
Yes, I used to go there. That was my favorite place.
You get up and go at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well...
But, you know, it's nice to have group fitness where people can be with you, because at Planet Fitness, you're on yourself.
You're all...
So, yeah, it's all you, homie. It's all you.
I know.
And usually, if it's all you, you know...
You're not held accountable for it.
Nothing.
So, another question I wanted to ask you, how do you keep your voice? I know that over the change.
I don't even know how to answer that, because the Lord has blessed me with one, and I can't say that I do anything incredible to keep it going. Other than talking.
Sing something for you?
I mean, what you want me to sing?
You sing some Cut Close or something. Bless me with something. You know my song.
What song do you like?
I like that song.
Which one? forget about it?
Yeah.
You mean the time has come for us, ooh, baby, to get real busy, baby.
Yeah, that right there.
Oh my God. You know you don't even listen to that song. Don't nobody need to be getting up on it right about now. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. She still got it, y'all.
Yeah, you know,
Look
you
at
have,
that.
when you've been blessed, you just got to understand that you do have to do something to keep it going, because if you don't nurture it, you won't have it for long. So I just say it's a gift. It's a gift. Thank the Lord that I have something, Lord.
Wow.
Because I can't use these two cheeks in the back for too long. Them jokers is going to be meeting all kinds of, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Girl.
You have something.
Gravity.
You have something to offer besides.
Yes, exactly.
That's the thing with relationships these days. You have to have substance.
So yes, you gotta have substance, because the physical body does not hold up.
That's true.
If that's all you got.
I be trying to hold mine up, but it's okay.
It's all about the quality.
Right, and I have the
quality. Quality never goes away.
That's right.
But physical looks, it fleets. I mean, come on. If you want to make it to doggone 65, you ain't gonna be talking about some. If you no, sir.
Wow.
But
I love it. I'm so glad to have had this opportunity today, and that you've taken the time to come to the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show.
I appreciate you having me.
And will you tell everyone? Yes. And this is something that was all created by me. So that's a gift.
This is your vision.
Yes, it is.
This is your vision. And I'm here with you right now, sitting next to you with your vision. It has come true because you never stopped.
I never stopped.
Never give up, never surrender. Never. You know what this means?
What?
This means motivate everybody by example.
Oh, I love it.
And that is what I use.
When's the t-shirts coming?
I do have the t-shirts. You just have to order some of them,
Yes, tell everybody where we can get them at and where we can find them.
Oh my goodness, you're going to have to find it on Tabitha Duncan, on Facebook. There's some other things that we have going. So, the sites are coming. So this is just the first of it.
Okay.
But it's about motivating
everybody. What is your Instagram for everybody?
The Real Tabitha Cut Close.
The Real Tabitha Cut Close.
Yes.
All right, guys.
I don't really do Twitter. I ain't Donald Trump, homie.
Oh.
Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have enough characters anyway. Like, everything that I got to say, really, like, you run out of stuff. You be like, how can I reword this?
Well, there we have it.
Yes.
Well, everybody, Tabitha Duncan from Cut Close. And
the real.
Yes, the real Tabitha Duncan. And we'll be back after these messages.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show, and we're on location at the Michael Law Firm, located at 236 Forsyth Street in Atlanta, Georgia, 30303. So with all of the noise going on, that's what you hear in the background. And today we have with us on this segment of the show, Mr. Celebrity Booking Agent, Morris Roberts.
Oh, don't be sorry, just be careful.
I know, right? Be careful, right? Because I was doing like a run-on service.
Yes, that's Morris Roberts. I'm booking agent. I've been a booking agent since 1975.
1975. I think that's about 3 years, well, 2.5.
2.5? Oh, okay then.
You look fabulous.
Thank you so much. It's been a good run. I've enjoyed the entertainment industry. I've worked with quite a few artists, and it's just been a pleasure to work with up-and-coming artists, name artists. Back in the day, I used to go out to nightclubs and listen to bands and see if they was qualified to work the club circuit.
Wow.
And back then, we had bands that would play 5 or 6 nights a week at a club. So.
What inspired you to become a booking agent?
Well,
like nobody just wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to be a booking agent today. Like something where you're in like a different circle or arena of entertainment.
Well, I started out playing alto saxophone in the band, marching band. I was drum major, and I was singing with this band, and I did 3 sets, and I got cheated. The band director came out and gave me 3 quarters, and as a youngster, I might have been about 14 or 15. As a youngster, I looked at that and I got insulted, and I said to myself, I'm going to learn the music business. I'm going to learn the business because I'm not going to allow nobody to cheat me. So it started right then and there. So after that, I went on to become a disc jockey, become an MC, and I met this lady who was the first black female to have an agency in the state of Georgia. Her name is Helen Greer, and she took me under her management, her agency, and trained me. And I became a sub-agent, officially a real agent with her. And she's still my mentor today. She lives in Vegas, and as MRPP agency, as we book artists nowadays, you know, if I run into a situation, and I call my mentor because it's she was an honest lady up front, you know, and it was hard work, a lot of work as an agent. It's a lot of work because it's behind the scenes.
Yes. So you're the guy that makes the show happen.
Yep.
Just like I have a guy that makes my show happen.
That's right. That's
Marcus Boyd.
Oh, yeah. Marcus called me. That's a good agent.
Right.
But see, and being an agent, you know, I went to Georgia State and I studied commercial music and recording. And at the time, after I got out of the Marine Corps in 1972, 76, I studied commercial music and recording. So when I ran into Miss Greer, I was making so much money and having so much fun, I dropped out of college. So, but I learned more before they had a curriculum about agents and managers and all that thing. I learned from OJT.
So you learned enough to take with you to build your own business.
To build my own business.
And which is called what?
MRPP Agency. We're franchise booking agency of American Federation of Musicians. Really book union musicians, but I've grown that to where my clients makes them want, you know, like stars. Like for an example, which we'll hear from a little later on, one of my clients I work with sometimes is Miss Millie Jackson.
Wow.
I've worked with the late Bobby Womack, the late Bobby Bland, Marvin Cease, you know, Little Richard, a lot of different artists, Brenda Lee, you know.
Wow.
So as an agent, what you do?
Legendary list.
Oh yeah. You know, it's all about relationships and being honest and professional. Communicating. And then as an agent, that might be Millie calling us now. We don't know, but she's gonna call in.
Is that your phone?
That's my phone.
Yeah, this is
Does that say Millie?
Yes, sir. Well, no, DJ Hot Rod.
That's all right. We don't have DJs that we book as well. Just push this out. We'll wait for Miss Millie to call us back, and then we'll tie her in. At any rate, Silk, the SOS Band, Brick, you know, a lot of groups came out of Atlanta, and you know that we worked with their career and helped develop them and building their career. Then after they got their career started, they went on to bigger and better things. But we're always friends and connected. As a matter of fact, at the gym about a couple months ago, I saw Brother Sultan.
Wait a minute, you still work out?
Yeah. I mean,
they put me to shame, y'all.
Well, you know, the Marine Corps taught me the philosophy of body, mind, spirit. So, once a Marine, always a Marine. And, you know, as you
Could
get
you explain
older,
that philosophy to me, please, sir?
the body, mind, spirit. It's like a connection with your body, with your mind, and then your spirit, all in sync. And sometimes when you run, you get that second wind, and you just keep running and running. You run.
Wow.
But anyway, I like to maintain, from being a drum major and from being an artist myself prior to being an agent, and I returned to being an artist anyway. But I like to keep my body in shape and my mind in shape and my spirit. And other artists that I manage and work with, that's one of the prerequisites that is required. Because you want to look good and you want to feel good and you also want to be good.
Wow.
So to get paid, in order to get paid.
That's right.
You know, and you want to enjoy what you do.
Right.
So it's been a good run. I'm not giving up now. I'm looking to train other people that have a burning and sincere desire to do what I've done.
Wow.
A lot of people come and say, "Oh, I want to be an agent," but they have ulterior motives. You know, our thing is you represent the artists, and you want to help the artists. Some artists just love to sing, they love to rap, they love to dance, they love to do spoken words, whatever they love to do. You, as an agent or manager, got to be the kind of person to guide their career in the correct direction and be fair with them. Don't cheat them.
And that's what I do believe that my booking agent, Marcus Boyd, does with me, because you guys are the first point of contact
Right.
that he gets to communicate with.
Right.
And you get to communicate with him before you get to me.
Right.
So he's already laid the foundation before you even meet Stoney Love, which is awesome. Sometimes I've had people come and say, "Well, is Marcus going to be here today?" And they're like so sad because he's not with, join us with the taping. So with booking agents, the right one, and that person that represent you beforehand is very important.
That's very important.
Right.
I got a compliment from Ann Nesbitt, manager, her husband Tim Lee, and Ann. Mm-hmm. I booked them in Jersey because I ran a nightclub in Jersey or something like that. So I booked them in Jersey, and he said, "Man, you're the first agent that ever treated us like this." Because see, everybody's important. You got a technical writer and you got a social writer. Like you want orange juice or hot tea or lemonade or fried chicken or finger food, whatever the artist wants, he or she wants when they're at your establishment.
Right.
As an agent, you got to make sure that is provided by the promoter or by the buyer for the artist. Mm-hmm. In addition to that part of the writer, you want to make sure that the technical writer is feel that they need drum risers, amplifiers, so many microphones, whatever technical writer that the artist needs to give the audience a good show, that they don't travel with that equipment. You as an agent got to go through their writer as well as the contract and look at it and see, and make sure that the promoter or the person that putting on the event, whether it be a college, university, whatever, have what they want. As for example, in '98, I did Southern University Homecoming. Mm-hmm. And this gonna be a real good one for you right here. At Southern University, they wanted DMX, Top Man Inc., and Chico the Barge.
Wow.
How about Destiny Childs was a promo? It was for free. So I still have the itinerary. So when I meet them again, or see them again, we'll say, "Hey, Beyonce, do you remember this?"
You heard that, Beyonce?
You remember this? Maybe the Southern University was a good show. And most college universities, they do put on a good show, but I'm the kind of agent, I just don't try to sell them anybody. That's why I'm not an exclusive agent for a lot of different artists. I'll get who you want.
Oh.
If you want Elton John or whoever, and you got the money or you got the loop to do that, then we can make that happen. I'll probably have to go through a lot of different managers and agents and stuff, but we can make it happen.
You got to go through the Rolodex.
Yeah, well, I'm a franchise agent, so I have a list of everybody.
Wow.
So I just can call and see how much their price is and their availability, and then the buyer tell me, or the artist, or the manager or agent tell me they're available, say February 14th, and they want $80,000, and then the buyer have to give me $40,000 up front.
And then you take your percentage.
No, I don't take my percentage there. I take the $40,000, get back to the artist, and the artist say, "Okay, you got the money?" "Yep, it's in my escrow account." Then the artist will sign off on the contract. Then the buyer sign off on it, and I got two signatures. Then I'll sign off on it and send it back to the buyer.
Okay.
And then we got a deal. Then the promoter or the buyer can advertise and promote the event.
Awesome.
The other part of it, when the artist shows up at the venue, whether they have to pick them up so many flights or whatever they have to do is all included in the buyer price. Then the buyer give them the balance of the money in certified funds or cash at sound check. I like mine to be at sound check. Some people like it prior to the show, but I like it at sound check or when the artist gets in the city.
So testing 1, 2, 3.
testing 1, 2, 3. So, hey, because you know, really, a lot of people will book acts back in the day,
right?
And they'll put up a deposit and they'll advertise, or they'll put up a 10% binder. Sometimes the artist will let you go, hey, Morris, like Lake Tyrone Davis, hey, Morris, just get 10%, man, and let them advertise. Because you know the client, so I'll get 10%. That client would advertise. And about maybe 20, 30 days before the show, he's going to send the rest of the money. He don't send it. So he don't advertise that artist's going to be there, but he don't send the rest of the money, then the artist's name is bad, and the artist's not going to show up.
So yeah.
So you know.
And today's world is definitely different breed of people, different characters.
Now
you
I
need
don't play
money.
that. You got to put the money in, wire the money in my bank account or whatever, and then you got the contract.
Me the money.
and then we'll sign off on everything, and then they got a deal.
Wow.
And then when the artists get to that city, then they give them, the manager, the road manager, the balance of the money, and then we got a show. And then everybody's happy. See, it's a win-win situation.
So it sounds like you love your job.
I really do, because, you know, it makes me feel good when I book an event, and when we book the event, the promoter's happy because he made some money.
Yes.
The audience is happy because we had a show. Mm-hmm. They had a good show. Mm-hmm. And the artist got paid. So it's a win-win-win situation. Everybody win. So Stoney Love, I wish you the best of success. You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and the next time I'm going to have you back, I'm sure, again. We'll get Miss Jackson on the phone. I know that she was having her lunch, but shout out to you, Miss Millie Jackson, and thank you for even considering being on the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show. And I hope to get to speak with her soon. So.
Oh, yeah, you will. Millie's real good people.
Yes.
Real smart artist, and I have a lot of utmost respect for her.
Oh, yes, legendary. She is.
Yep.
Yes, and I want to say thank you so much, Mr. Morris, for being on the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show. And we're filming right here at the Michael Law Firm. And it has been just a pleasure for you coming down today to be with us. And so is there anything that you want to say to the audience where they can find you?
Well, you can find me at www.mrppagency.com, or you can contact me at 404-839-5203. But listen, for the up-and-coming artists, be serious about what you're doing and what you want to do. And maybe I can help you out.
Well, there you go. We'll be back after these messages.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. They were with you when you felt unbreakable. With you that time you felt most alone. And with you when you realized you would never be. They were with you when you shared your love with the world. And with you when she became your world. Your girls have never left you. They're still with you right now. But how well do you know them? You don't know mine. Knowing your breasts can save your life.
Welcome back to the Stoney Love Atlanta Morning Show, and I am your host, Stoney Love, and we're on location at the Michael Law Firm, located at 236 Forsyth Street, Atlanta, Georgia, 30303. And we have with us in this segment of the show, Calvin K. Chill Harris, CEO of Chill Zone Entertainment. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today at the Stoney Love Show. Now, tell me exactly what it is that you do.
I do a lot of stuff. Like I said, CEO of Chill Zone Entertainment, and I created the ATL Actors Awards as well as the First Educators Awards for Atlanta for teachers and nurses, pastors, for people that just don't get the shine they deserve. Exactly. And I'm also the CEO and founder of Feed the Hungry USA nonprofit. Been running since 2013, feeding at City Hall every Sunday 12 noon. We was out there lined up, and times have changed now. They brought some laws in, so we had to kind of fall back a little bit from what our normal routine was, but that's pretty much it. I try to make a difference for Atlanta.
Well, it sounds like you definitely do that, K-Chill. Now, the Actors Awards, when is it held? Is it annually?
Yes.
Okay, and are these upcoming actors, or is it for all actors?
It's for all actors. Upcoming and major actors can share the same stage and be honored together.
Wow.
For instance, 2017, the first Actors Awards, I honored Joe Torre, who's my bro, and bro man from Fifth Floor, Clifton Powell, Jamal Willard from the movie Notorious.
Yes.
So they were all part of the first Actors Awards show. And so the second award show, Joe Torre actually hosted for me.
Wow.
So that was last year, and it gets bigger each year. So we got all the actors from Tyler Perry's camp, you name it. Everybody who's on hit shows right now, Saints and Sinners, Haves and Have-Nots. Those are the actors that are being honored. So we're doing what Hollywood is not doing for us.
This is Atlanta Wood. You didn't know.
We're number one for film now. So
yes.
That's why we had to step up and take charge, you know.
Wow. Now, that is so interesting. So when is the awards being held this year in Atlanta?
When and where is April 7th, this coming April, at the Porter Sanford Theater. I think we can hold it there one more time before we got to expand and get a bigger place.
Wow.
But last year was a sellout.
Are tickets on sale now?
Tickets are on sale right now on eventbrite.com, so you can go get tickets. We have a lot of celebrities that are also presenting, from music, you name it, reality stars.
Oh, Stoney Love got to be there.
Oh yeah, so people that are presenting as well as being honored. So we're just trying to showcase everybody. Tabitha Duncan, who just interviewed with you, she performed last year and rocked it. I mean,
wow, she definitely is talented.
It was amazing.
Now, are you also a manager as well for artists, or even upcoming artists as well?
Yes, I've been in the management game since I pretty much retired my artist hat. With K Chill and Tetris, if y'all remember, Freaknik 96 set it off. That was our run. And so I jumped into management from Jizzleman from Franchise Boys.
Yes.
Of course, Tabitha Duncan, I'm doing her booking and some management now. And Freak Nasty, actually, he made the song, I Put My Hand Up on Your Hip.
We did.
He actually wanted me to, kind of, roll his management song. But
where is he?
He stays in the studio. And I actually jumped on 2 songs on one of his older albums. And so we've been working, we've been brothers. And 69 Boys, 95 South, we all created a super group called the Bass Superstars.
Oh, wow.
So all of us can imagine all of us on one song, on one video. And we did an album together called the Bass Superstars Up, which the single Up is out right now for download anywhere music is sold. And you can see the video for Bass Superstars Up on YouTube right now. Imagine MC Shy D, LA Snow, Splat Pack, you name all the greats in the bass game on one song. It's crazy.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You have a myriad of talent. Like, you're just, you here and then you're behind the scenes.
Right.
So wow, so you're a man of many hats, and that's awesome. Now, what stuck out most with me, with the things that you offer with your company, is the education awards, because the education is the basis of our foundation for our children.
Right.
And they do not get a lot of play.
No.
What made you want to do that for them?
Actually, a teacher reached out to me after they saw the first Actors Award show, and they said, hey, we love your show, but what about the educators?
Wow.
And at that time, I was preparing to do the first ATL bass the Bass Award show. So I was reaching out to Trick Daddy, Trina, everybody.
Trick Daddy is my favorite.
Yeah, DJ Magic Mike. I was trying to honor all those greats from the bass era. Magic Mike checked in and was like, yo, I'm there, let me know. Trick Daddy, Trina, they didn't respond as quick as I needed them to kind of put it all together. So when the educator reached out to me, I was like, okay, I could put that together faster than putting the Bass Award show together. So I started, recruiting all of my teachers and educators, said, hey, if you know somebody that deserves to be honored, reach out, tag, inbox, whatever, boom, and it happened. And we honored V103, as a matter of fact, and you can see it on YouTube right now. If you type in the Educators Awards, it'll pull up and you'll see Miss Maria Boynton on there speaking first, and she's accepting on behalf of V103. It was awesome. We had neo soul artist Noel Gordine come and perform. If y'all remember that hit song Down by the River, he came in just serenaded the ladies. You'll see it on the video. Pull it up. It was awesome.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I have to definitely come and check out one of your events.
Definitely.
Now, because as I was saying about the education, they are the foundation of everything, especially right here in the urban city of Atlanta. We have so many students that do not get the literacy that they need in the home.
Yes.
So school is where they get everything. And so much love to the teachers in all county by county that take the time to take our children, pull them to the side and give them that extra. And because of them, someone's child is reading a little bit longer today, and they're a little bit more encouraged. So education is so number one. Now, Feed the Hungry USA. That's major because, you know, we have the Jose Feed the Homeless here in Atlanta. And then you have your organization. And there are many organizations that are here. But to take the time within your busy schedule to want to give back to the community, how difficult do you find that when you're dealing with the homeless people and providing them the things that they need? Do people come together for you to help you?
Yes, the community definitely comes together, and I form a team within what I call family.
Okay.
When I used to go out in my car by myself and drive up on them in the alleys or wherever on the street, and I would offload clothes, feed, food, medicine, whatever. And so it grew. Every time I was going out, people wanted to join in. They said, hey, we want to be there. I'd say, show up in front of City Hall next Sunday, and you're there.
Wow.
And so it grew.
You know, that is such amazing that you have the ability to be able to orchestrate such a massive Feed the Homeless, because that takes patience and time.
Yes, it does.
And it takes a lot of orchestration of getting everybody together and getting that out there. So I salute you for doing that, because that takes a big heart, and Atlanta needs a love.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It really does.
Atlanta needs a hug.
And there you have it, folks. So Kelvin, can you tell everybody where they can find you, and if upcoming artists want to reach out to you, where they need to find you so that they can do so?
Okay, you can follow me on Facebook, Kelvin, K-E-L-V-I-N, Kelvin K. Chill Harris, and on Instagram at KChillATL, and Twitter is KChillA&R. So, you know, go on Atlanta-Actors-Awards.com to find out about the shows and updates, and reach out, and we'll connect.
Well, there you have it, folks. Kelvin K. Chill Harris, and I will see you after these messages.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!